Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wolf Quest 2.7.2, and we are here with the Starry Skies Pack side story as we continue to follow our very timid wolf Aura as she wanders through Amethyst Mountain trying to find her confidence by meeting other wolves and hopefully befriending them. She's run into 2 aggressive wolves so far. Poor Aura, if she runs into one more aggressive wolf, she actually will lose her opportunity. Oh my gosh, there's like so many carcasses over here. What's this? Okay, we're gonna run over here. But Aura is very timid, so she has a very special kind of side story where every time we run into a stranger wolf on Amethyst Mountain, we roll to see if that wolf is friendly, if that wolf is friendly, if that wolf is neutral towards us, or if that wolf is aggressive. And if she runs into 3 aggressive wolves, Aura is going to give up her search for a mate and her branch of the family tree side stories will be finished. When we left off last time though, Aura had just run into a odd male over here in the grassy plains, and at first he was really aggressive towards her, but we went back and we tried again, and this time he was friendly. So he is actually helping her to complete a hunt right now. Aura is too timid and too weak to hunt on her own, so we can only hunt if we have gone and met a friendly wolf, at least until we get a mate, and hopefully we'll be able to get a mate more or less soon. We're almost to 520 experience points, so hopefully we can find a mate soon. We need about 800 to be able to get her a mate. All right, there's a good weak elk, so let's go ahead. We're gonna chase this guy down and let's go. There we go. Beautifully done. So we are pretending, even though you can't see him. Come on guys, work with me here. Our imaginations are vital for continuing the stories in Wolf Quest. But we are pretending that that wolf we met at the grassy plains is helping Aura to learn hunting skills and to learn confidence by chasing down this elk with her. And that is how we are going to be getting the experience that we're earning with her. And speaking of their stories and speaking of their experience, check out... Oh, that's a coyote! Get the coyote, Aura! Get the coyote now! Oh my gosh, we'll hunt the elk in just a second. Get this coyote! Come on, get this coyote! Aura gets ancestor blessings for every 10 coyotes that she takes out because of the coyotes that killed her brother Timber and his mate Raven's litter. And she used to be a companion wolf. She was too timid and too weak to really ever have a pack of her own, so she stayed as her brother Timber's companion wolf for a super long time. But after a pack of very hungry wild coyotes attacked them, and they were extremely bold, extremely unusual for coyotes, but an entire pack of coyotes attacked the wolf pack at the den when Timber was away and Raven was wounded and Aura had just come back and all of the pups were killed. It was very sad. We actually had an amazing story by Howling Hills that we read off from our ancestor stories yesterday. And let me go ahead. Okay, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Come on, Aura. More experience for us. More experience. Come on, you can do this. You can do this. We're getting so close. Hopefully we can get her a mate. This is really... I honestly have no idea if she's going to successfully have a mate, if we'll be able to have her have a litter, and her side story has the potential to be super long, and it has the potential to be extremely short too. So we'll have to see where her story goes. How many coyotes is that? That is... Let's see, 9 coyotes, so 1 more coyote and she can earn another ancestor blessing, and we can hopefully be 1 step closer to completing and finishing the Sorrow of the Skies curse. We can get rid of the curse if we're just a little bit closer. But now we've hunted the elk, so we can't hunt any more elk because the wolf that we had helping us is gone and he is no longer with us. So let's go and look at some of the other carcasses. And then we might go look for that really amazing wolf who has helped Aura out twice over in the forest again. I'm not sure if Aura will have pushed her luck too much, and that wolf, that lovely female, druid female who has the beautiful red mask, I don't know if she'd help Aura once more, or if she would chase us away because she has done enough and it's time for Aura to be independent and get out of her territory. But that would be really fun to go and see her again. So we'll head over to all of the carcasses and we'll see if we manage to stumble on anything else. Let's see. 545. I think 450 used to be how much experience you needed before you could have a mate, but I don't know if that's changed because everybody keeps saying 800 over and over again. So we're gonna have to see what happens next time we run into another stranger wolf. But you guys have been amazing with the stories. I have a fantastic story. I have several fantastic stories of that female druid that Aura ran into. And I had such a hard time picking. I actually rolled the dice to pick from among the top stories that you guys had last time. So we're going to go ahead. All right, nobody here. Come on, coyotes. All right, we're going to go over to the next one. And we'll just... Oh, geez, that stump startled me. But we will be reading their story off in just a moment. A coyote! Yes! Ancestor blessing! Aura! Aura, go! Aura, go! Experience and ancestor blessing. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it! Oh my gosh, 10 ancestor blessings! If we just... Aura is merciless, oddly angry, and we did it! There we go, you guys. Aura has just managed to snag the 10th ancestor blessing. We are only two ancestor blessings away from being able to break the Sorrow of the Skies curse if you, as our WolfQuest ancestors, decide that is how we should use the... What's this? If you, as the WolfQuest ancestors, decide that is how we should use the ancestor blessings, and it will put it to a vote among you Starry Sky ancestors... What was that? Oh, I thought a bunny ran by. And we will put it to a vote among you Starry Skies ancestors in the future on if we should even use all 12 of those ancestor blessings, because that's a lot, on breaking the curse or not. But if the curse of the Sorrow of the Skies is broken, then what will happen... Ah, dang it, there's no coyote over here. All right, we'll have to start heading back over to the wolf over in the forest. But if the curse is broken, then what will happen is we will be able to randomize what time of day it is from now on. So once the curse is broken, then we will not only roll for what difficulty level we have every time we change the game, or we change, like, shift from being at the den to, like, feeding our pups to taking our pups off to the summer hunting grounds. We re-roll for difficulty every time we change like that. And I'm thinking what we'll do once we break the Sorrow of the Skies curse is we will... No, that's a bear! We don't want to mess with a bear! Sorry, Aura, go this way. We're going to give it one good run around here again, just to see if we stumble on another coyote. And then we'll run into the forest. Okay, we'll just have to head into the forest. Clearly, we're not going to find anything over here. Have I found everything, by the way? Let me check if I have found everything that you can here. Places... Find all human traces. So I need to find a boot, and I hear the boot is somewhere like over here actually, so we'll see if we stumble on the boot. I probably am in totally the wrong direction for the boot, but anyway, yeah, we will see if Aura can run into that friendly wolf that she was getting along really well with once more, and hopefully go elk hunting again and get a little bit closer to gaining the experience she needs for a mate. Or we'll see if that, like, her luck is up. She's pushed it too far. She's invaded other wolves' territories too much. She didn't get confident enough, and if her story is over. And when it comes to talking about the Sorrow of the Skies and everything like that, you guys, I do have some very exciting news. The Legacy of the Moon, Wakia, has been created. So I'm really nervous, but it's down there. It's in the video description right now. So it is our very, very, very early rough draft WolfQuest wiki. So if you guys want to jump into that and start helping to fill it out so that we can have the explanation of what ancestor blessings are, all the vocabulary that we use, if you want to start adding in the family tree, if you want to start adding in your fan art, then it is going to be in that Wakia. And as I mentioned before in previous WolfQuest episodes, when I asked you guys if that's something you want to do, I cannot really help with this. I am so busy. It would eat up so much of my time. It would be, do you want an organized wiki or do you want more adventures with WolfQuest? You can only pick one or the other, and I know what you guys would pick. It would be more adventures with WolfQuest. Oh boy, I'm really nervous. Oh, it's her again. Please tell me. Oh my goodness, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous that this won't work. Okay. All right, you guys. Oh no, this is a different one. Does it look like her? It's a druid male. Interesting. And he's definitely a druid. He's not dispersal, so we don't have enough points for that. All right. You're going to have to forgive me for just a second, you guys, because I think what I want to do now is I actually want to read off the story from Iridian Hope before we find out. This could be the last wolf Aura ever runs into, but I'm going to read off this story of Aura running into the wolf that she did run into. So the female druid that she ran into before. So Aura slipped from the shadows, her apex lowered. A fierce feminine voice barked at her. "Make my day, scavenger." The female druid remarked, gratefully being passive. "I'm sorry for coming into your territory, ma'am," Aura said with her usual timid voice. "It's no matter. I'm supposed to kill you, but..." She hesitated. "I used to be like you. Timid, unconfident, and scared the world would give up on me. My parents were killed 3 years ago by a bear. I luckily survived with my sibling Zara. I had guilt, though, that I should have died with my parents. Though I gained confidence over some time. We started the Dark Druids," the female remarked on her small story. "I'm terribly sorry," Aura said, suddenly smiling. Still extremely shy. That's a really sad moment to suddenly smile. I apologize. It's hard to drive a wolf and read at the same time. Let's see. Suddenly, still extremely shy. "Young scavenger, your name is?" the female druid said, her eyes flaming with curiosity. "I'm Aura. And you are?" she said, suddenly smiling. Was this confidence? "The name's..." She hesitated again. "Scarlet," the female druid exclaimed. A howl bellowed through the trees, and they looked up. An ebony sky was covering a mixed pastel color. "As Alpha, I must return to High Rock," Scarlet remarked. "Please, if you need advice, come again." The druid female grinned and swiftly morphed into the dark shadows. Aura, out of the blue, barked with a loving tone, like saying goodbye to a favored sibling. What is this feeling? Aura thought. Then it struck her. "I have made a friend," she gasped, and a strike of joy and confidence hit her like lightning. She felt a happy sorrow melt into her, and she raced down the hill with the new feeling she found. So there we go. I'm sorry to have kind of broken up the rush of things by bringing the story from Aura's perspective of what it was like to meet Scarlet, and many of you guys named that with Cherry and Cheery, and I really loved your stories too. That was just, I literally had to roll a dice to pick because they were all so good. So that was her adventure with the Dark Druids here. Aura's meeting with the Dark Druids and meeting with that Druid female. And I'm holding the dice. I'm actually kind of shaking a little bit because this is Aura's story. Is she going to run into a friendly wolf, or is she going to run into an aggressive wolf? And this is the time to figure it out. All right, she's run into another one of the Dark Druids, and oh, thank goodness, it's a neutral one. Okay, we can take a hint and we can get out of here. Oh my gosh. Oh, the tension. The tension. I really thought that was going to be it, you guys. I thought the story was over. I thought that her time here was over. I was really sweating bullets right there. Oh, I'm so relieved for you, Aura. All right, so she has another shot, and what happens when we run into a neutral wolf who's not really one way or the other about it is that we sort of let things go. They don't help us with the hunt. Only friendly wolves help us with the hunt. But we're going to turn right around because we're looking for Scarlet again, and we're going to see if we can find Scarlet. Now, take note, we did kill a rabbit inside of Dark Druid territory, and now we just ate a little bit of it. So I wouldn't be surprised if we ran into another wolf and it turned out to be a super aggressive one, because we're kind of still in their prey, and Aura may be timid and weak right now, but that's still inexcusable behavior when you're on another wolf's territory. So I wouldn't put it past them if they behave towards her aggressively. So let's go ahead and see if we can find another wolf in Dark Druid territory. We've had so much luck. I'm like eyeing up my dice, really nervous though, because I don't know if that luck will hold. I'm very nervous about that. And yeah, so, oh, Coyote? Yes? Coyote? Coyote? Come on, I really want to take out the coyote. Even if Aura's story does end here though, you guys, we do have the super positive outcome. Oh, how did we wander out of wolf territory? What? We do have the super positive outcome of at least having another ancestor blessing added into the Starry Skies pack, because I would love to break the curse and then randomize what the time of day was every single time we jump in. And some of our wolves will have special abilities where they can hunt easier or they're a little faster during different times of day. And randomizing the time of day that it is will mean that they're not always super strong, or they don't always have that special skill. So that would be a really fun way of doing things too. Are we really not going to run into him again? Is that going to be the end of it? Oh. Okay. Okay, so here it is, and don't forget, you guys, that wiki, and I will talk about it more in the future because it is literally just nothing but a shell right now, and I will do my best to add to it. But for the most part, it's going to be fan run and fan managed, and I'm relying on your guys' help. The more you can help me with that, the less I have to spend time working on it, and the more I can just focus on telling the stories. All right, there he is again. All right, let's see how this is gonna go. Aura, I'm really nervous for you. Okay. Oh, he's friendly. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so we're gonna go. I can take a hint, and I'm gonna say he probably ran off. He was kind of neutral towards it. He probably ran off the first time, and he's friendly this time, so we can go hunt another elk. Thank goodness. Okay, so Aura's story continues. I'm very relieved. We will work our way back over towards the elk. I am very ready for Aura to hurry up and make her decision one way or another, because either she's gonna go on and she's gonna have puppies, and we'll have to follow her for her first and only litter, or the story is going to end where it's at. And if you guys don't want me to follow Aura for her puppies, you just want to see her gain a mate or not gain a mate and move back over to Kuma, Willow, and Spirit, then let me know. The story of our packs continues, and I'm really relying on you guys to help with telling the story of our packs more actively over at the wiki, so we can start filling out vocabulary, family trees, showing off fan art, episode summaries explaining Luna and her history, the personality of the wolves, pictures of the wolves. I have big dreams for it, and I'll do my best for it, but I truly, truly am going to have to rely on you guys for that help. Alright, we're working our way into elk territory, and we'll do some hunting with that unnamed druid male next time. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye!